video is not for you.
What the fuck? Hallo boykies. Ons is live, nee? Ja. Hoe lyk dit? Hoe lyk dit, julle? Gaan dit goed? Boys, ek is terug. Ek is terug. Ek het na my kanaal gekyk en ek mis julle. Julle weet, ek is net so besig. Ek kom nie uit met alles nie en ek wil julle nie eintlik in die steek laat nie, want ek hou van hierdie. Ek hou van om hierdie shit te doen, bro. Dis lekker. Dis lekkernis. En ek het net video's gesien van ander mense en ek het myself gedink, ek hou van hierdie nou. Wat julle nou voor julle sien, ek hou van dit. So hoekom doen ek dit nie? Maak 'n fucking reaksie video, China. En kyk waar dit ons vat. Ek gaan nie net reaksie video's doen nie. Ek sal my playlist is opgegee, nie waar? So daar playlist. Ek sal nog steeds games show. 'n Gamer is 'n gamer, maar ek dink dit kom straai dit. Maar ek's regtig bly om terug te wees. Julle wonder seker nou wat die fuck. China, lees. Top 10 scary videos that are straight up bussin'. Op jou bout? Bussin'. Okay, China. Ek is excited om hierdie met julle te doen. Ek kan klaar sien, ek weet nie wat se toestand daai is nie. Is dit al maar? Fuck knows. Maar ons gaan hom gooi, boys. En ons gaan kyk hoe ver dit ons. Maar ek is reg bly om terug te wees. So, is julle reg? Let's go.
Horror is your favorite genre, then these top 10 scary videos are straight up bussin'. Number 10, caught on Zoom. Zoom has served this past year well. From remote meetings to virtual classes, the video conferencing app has allowed its users to stay productive during a lost year. In this case, it even saved a student in Ecuador who faced intruders while on a Zoom call. Published in September 2020, 4 men broke into a female student's home during a live
story. China. Wat is dit? Lekker of ek luise het ou. En lekker my baardjie ook. Kom rol dit.
Zoom class, only to end up in cuffs shortly after. The terrifying incident was entirely caught on camera. The woman is seen in the video turning around to witness the strangers in her home. She jumps out of her chair and is backed into a corner. Having not noticed, the professor continues speaking, but fellow students call his attention to what's happening. They attempt to keep the girl and another family member in the home quiet, but then realize their crime is being witnessed in real time. This is when the laptop screen is turned down and freezes. The professor and the students quickly jump into action, calling the police.
Boys, dis nou nie 'n spooke nie, maar ek sal my broek kaak, maar ek sal hy ou fucking skop. Soos, check gou hierso. Daar moet iemand nou daar uitkom, nê.
My chom, ek skop hom, dood. Ek ramble. Hy sal dit maak nie.
In the meantime, the intruders managed to make off with $4,000 in cash, among other possessions. However, the thieves were thwarted by technology a second time, when police tracked them down using the location on the cell phones they took. Well, Zoom wasn't designed as a security app. This is one instance where it serves such a purpose, and there are bound to be many more. Number 9. The Mysterious Shadow. This event, captured by a CCTV camera, shows the last known footage of a flight attendant, published to YouTube in January of 2021. Christine was spending New Year's Eve with her friends and co-workers at City Garden Grand Hotel in the Philippines. Throughout the night, she appears to be enjoying herself with several friends in the CCTV footage, but was found the next day in a bathtub and had passed away. Those in the video have since been cleared, but police suspect foul play. In their initial investigation, they believed others were involved in Christine's passing. Unfortunately, Makati's prosecutor's office dismissed the case
What
in
the
April
fuck?
of 2021, quoting lack of evidence, though 11 persons of interest had been under investigation. The last known footage of Christine shows her being carried through the hotel. That's when an eerie shadow falls in the hallway across the floor in a spot close to a door that she had been seen entering
Sien julle dit,
several
boys?
times throughout the night. What or who is casting this shadow? It
Ja,
might very well hold
kan
the
iemand
answer
miskien
to
voor
if
die
foul
camera?
play was involved.
Maar ek weet
After
nou
all,
nie.
the proof is in the details. Number 8, leaked footage.
Nah.
This is Pentagon-confirmed U.S. Navy footage from 2019. In the
Yes, dis is lang
footage,
terug,
unidentified flying objects shaped like spheres are seen plunging into the water off
Trouwens.
the coast of San Diego. Published by Jeremy Corbell in May of 2021, the CIC, or Combat Information Center, of the USS Omaha caught the unidentified flying objects on July 15th. The dark object can be seen flying across the
Ek
sky
weet nie.
near the ship
Boys, glo
with a
julle in
segment of
UFO's?
belt
Sê
face
my,
towards the
want
water,
ek doen nie.
known as a UAP or
gaan 'n paar
unidentified
video's moet
aerial
kyk om my te hoor
phenomena
het, so,
event. The
ja.
climatic moment occurs when one of the UFOs dives straight into the ocean.
Ook 'n stryd in die see gebliksem. What the fuck?
Askus.
Nor any wreckage was discovered. The long cylindrical object was reported by American Airlines pilots as well, which saw it fly over their plane. Such sightings aren't out of the ordinary, as pilots have been reporting similar
Ek dink-
aerial phenomena for
Boys, ek dink as jy dit fisies self sien. En jy sien is nie 'n drone nie en jy het vriende naby jou. Dan sal ek verstaan. Maar hierdie is bietjie moeilik. Ja, julle kan maar in die comments sê of dit julle dink is waar of nie. Maar fok nee.
decades. Former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence Chris Mellon confirmed the continuity of these events and said we haven't been paying enough attention
Area
to these
51,
recurring
boys.
UAP. Today.com
Area
quotes Mellon
51.
as saying, "What we are seeing are a number of distinct different things. Sometimes we're seeing a 50-foot object that can travel at hypersonic speeds and seemingly go into orbit or come down from altitudes above potentially 100,000 feet. Documentary filmmaker Jeremy Corbell agrees with this, stating that whether this UFO is
Jy het 'n
worldly
detector van
or
hom, Ewan.
otherworldly,
So dit is
it's just
fisiese
part of a
op
much
ietsie.
larger series of events.
Nie fake
But will
nie.
us common folk ever know the details of this larger series of events? A government task force has been reviewing this footage and will report its findings to Congress, but I'm
Volk, lekker
doubtful
gaan
that
soek
we'll
en hy
ever
volk
see
kan
that
sê, Jonas.
report. Number 7, light and sound. If you hear this sound, run for cover. Rays of light shine upward in this video, published to Paranormal World in December of 2020.
Ek's weg.
But that's not the only oddity in this
Ek fok
clip.
off.
Turn the sound on full volume and you'll be blasted into the midst of a prehistoric jungle.
'n Nuke? Nee, Jonas, ek weet nie. Maybe is dit natuurlik?
The light then turns into what looks to be a winged figure, and the sound
Fucking
becomes
fight,
more
John.
symphonic.
Ek sien sommer klaar dis fake. Volgende.
Creature forms a sphere before its wings
Skip hierdie
reappear.
kak.
Room. Discovering a hidden
Soek
room
spooke.
in your home
Dit is 'n
always
video dat
begs the
gekry is.
question,
What the
what
fuck?
was it used for? Posted to TikTok by Abby Maya 14. This TikToker found
Abby,
an
face my.
entire hidden basement in her storage cupboard. Well, it's not unusual for a home to have some sort of crawl space beneath it. This one is particularly creepy because it looks lived in.
Ek
After
sal
tearing
nie.
up the floor,
Jy gaan nie. Hoekom? Hoekom is jy by 'n leë huis anyways, chom? Soos wat soek jy daar? Dis my opinie. Julle kan dit rainbow, chom. Julle keuse.
And not only can you stand fully upright in this hidden subterranean room, it appears as though someone once called this space home. A poster is plastered to the wall and it looks as though it's been clawed to pieces. There are benches in one corner and what appears to be a hearth. So
Fucking kyk klaar spooky wookies en my fucking deur maak oop. Okay, China's.
again, this begs the question, what was this room used for? Some in the comments of the video have speculated
Krapmerke op die mure. What the fuck, chom? Wat gaan aan?
that this might be an air raid shelter. Others say perhaps someone was squatting down there. It's probably best to climb up out of there, cover it over with a rug, and throw away the key. Number 5, playtime. There's nothing wrong with an imaginary friend, but when these friends turn evil, playtime is over. Published by Breakman in March of 2021, this video has been making the rounds in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community for good reason. The video shows a girl playing alone, or at least she first appears to be. With her doll lying beside her, the girl is reading a book. Whoever she's reading with keeps turning the page. The invisible hand seems not to bother the girl initially, as she just flips the page back and keeps on reading, but then she clearly gets frustrated with her imaginary friend's impatience and cries out about it. There also appears at times to be something peeking around the corner behind her, something with a white face. Is this imaginary friend actually a ghost?
Wat 'n toestand is jy? Wat doen aan met jou? Fok, nee. As ek nou 'n trui gedra het nie, boys. Ek het die hoenders. Wat is dit? Daai het my nou letterlik. Ek kry fucking koud nou. Daai freak by so poes baie nou. Yes, nee. Yes, ek's excited. Dis ek excited. Dis baie video's wat ons gaan kyk oor. Daai hierdie freakie kak het my uit. Die spook is, jy wil nie papier draai nie. Ek sal vir jou loer, chom. Kyk wat se toestand. Kyk daai oë. Kyk daai fucking oë.
More sinister. Number
Wag, het die oë wit gegaan toe hy nou 'n edit op die fucking foto gedoen het of? Man, dit was nie nou nie.
4, nuclear bunker. Exploring an abandoned secret nuclear bunker designed for NATO headquarters. What could go wrong? That's what the crew from the YouTube channel Broken Window Theory did in November of 2020. The team explains a bit about the video, writing, "In the belly of a mountain, we found this secret NATO bunker at an undisclosed location, hard to find and even harder to enter. Naturally, the team considers it the..."
As dit eerstens moeilik is om daar in te gaan, hoekom gaan jy daar in? Chom, fuck off. Gaan drink koffie of gaan speel golf of iets, chom. Moenie 'n fucking ding.
To get trapped as they dive right into the belly of the beast. The bunker is located in southern Italy. They arrive at the entrance, an unobtrusive cement block which they pull up to reveal the tunnel that they climb down into. The secret.
Ek bekak myself, chom. Ek beloof jou, ek kak in my broek as ek kruip en daar kom iets vir my. Ek bekak jou agter my. Eerstens bekak ek hom en dan bekak ek myself.
The mountain and stretches several kilometers. As they walk deeper and deeper into the mountain, it gets colder by the minute. 200 or 300 people were stationed here in the darkness when it was active. Now, only moldy furniture and rusted pipes remain. They arrive at the fallout door, which looks creepy and foreboding in and of itself. Later, they come across a control room, as well as lists of aircraft and maps still pinned to the walls. When they come to the water reservoir, they toss a few rocks in to test the echo, which seems never ending.
Yesie, boys, daai's freaky fucking shit.
The echo sounds even more ominous a few moments later, almost like someone singing. After exploring a bit further, They finally climb out of the bunker and back into the 21st century. Although this bunker is a pretty epic urban exploration, it's lucky it was never made necessary. Otherwise, the 21st century may not exist. Number 3, haunted house for sale. Warning, do not buy a haunted house off the dark web at 3 a.m.
Wat? Wie doen dit nou? Chom, wie doen dit? Koop 'n huis wat klaar gevaar spooky hoekies is. Nee.
At least, that's what YouTuber Gesture warns, as he and his crew did just that and lived to regret it. Published to YouTube in April of 2021, before they bought the house, they visited it. When they arrived in the middle of the night, the door was already wide open. A sign taped to the door read, "We will be back shortly. Feel free to look around." Gesture says they felt a connection to this house, discovered it was for sale, and bought it to renovate it. And during these renovations, this happened.
Wat is jy? Skoof! Oh boys, daai spook fucking lag vir hulle. Hy smile. Hy sê, "Ag, dankbaar julle is in my fucking huis." Gaan julle Nee. Sit my af, chom.
So, what is that? Is there a figure standing outside looking in, or inside being reflected? And if so, why can't we see the figure inside the house? This isn't the only creepy occurrence that happened during the renovation. During a tour of the space, the crew enters a dimly lit back room. In a dark corner, something is shuffling. You can see just a tiny flicker of white rocking back and forth in the corner before the figure starts shuffling faster towards them, prompting the crew to dive out of the room. While the renovation looks great and all, how can they live in the haunted house after this? They should probably listen to YouTuber Hype Mike in the comments, who writes, "We need to lock that door forever." And I couldn't agree more. Number 2, sounds from the woods. While most of the scary clips from the woods could potentially be wild animals, this one's a head scratcher. Published to YouTube by Ian Black in September of 2020. This isn't the shriek of a mountain lion or some other wild cat. This is next level terrifying. The roar echoes the calm woods as though you're at the bottom of a well. While at first it may sound puzzling, the mystery is solved when the cameraman tells his dog, "We've missed the train."
What is a fucking... My donor? Okay, maybe is daar 'n treinspoor. As dit 'n treinhoetertjie is, dit hou fucking weet ek nie, jong. Maar ja, dan moet hoe anderste.
We missed the train, Mo. We missed it.
But without
Hoe die fuck gaan die hond jou antwoord? Woef. Woef, woef, woef.
context, what would you feel if you were blasted with this off-putting roar during your nature walk? I guess lesson learned, stay away from the tracks. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds?
Boys, hy's 100% reg. Gaan support sy kanaal. Gee 'n duimpie daar, boys. Hy het the most nice videos. Ons gaan baie van syne kyk. So ja. En myne 'n bietjie. Ek soek net nie so baie fucking lekker duimpies nie. Gee my 1 of 2, 3 duimpies, okay?
Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at...
Ek beloof jou seker hy lyk nie so nie. Maar gaan check maar boys, gaan check.
66 restaurant in November of 2020, the day after Halloween. Sooner, paranormal investigators visited a family-owned restaurant in Oklahoma
Wat's daai? Is dit 'n haar? Wat is daai?
Capture ghostly activity, and they weren't disappointed. The team placed cameras throughout the Route 66 restaurant overnight. When they checked them the next day, they found a ghostly reign of horror had occurred in their absence. The lights in the restaurant went berserk, flickering on and off. Moreover, several orbs were seen in the footage of the back room with a strange growl heard after one particular orb floated in front of the camera. They also captured voices saying things like, "We're dead and I told you not to whisper." The names Ethel and Duke were also mentioned in the EVPs.
Ek sê nou vir jou, Joe, as iemand wat net daar staan by jou lig, hy sê dit. Pak jy daai jou tyd, pak weer die ligte. Daai fucking eienaar hulle broeke bekak.
Luke's still dining at this restaurant. Maybe they're just trying to get someone's attention to take their order. If you need to sleep tonight, then this video is not for you.
What the
because
fuck?
Boys, daai ding het gefucking hol ou.
Man, yes boys, nee, ek's excited boys, ek is fucking excited. Ek dink hierdie pad vorentoe gaan lekker wees, soos eerlikwaar, Jonas, ek gaan my best probeer om gereeld video's te post. Kom ons probeer 3 duime, chom. Ek soek 3 likes. 3 likes op hierdie video. Net 3. 3 van julle wat op my channel is, wat my eintlik nie like. Asseblief. Dat sal ek nog post. Hier's moer fucking baie video's wat gaan opkom en ek dink dit gaan lekker wees, boys. Gaan lekker is om hierdie journey saam met julle te deel. Soos ek fucking weet dit gaan lekker wees. So, alright. Wees lekker. Alright, lief julle. Bye.